Okay, so I'm going to read a poem called Adulting in 2022. I did a thing last night. I stepped out for a minute to a real place with real people when I needed an ID to get in it. I paid a $25 cover, so I was already feeling some type of way. It was too many people and not enough alcohol, and I wasn't feeling the DJ. Everything he played killed my vibe, so I didn't want to shake my ass. And apparently gyrating to a beat is a green light for a nigga to squeeze your ass when they squeeze past. I was on the edge of my seat in a standing room only event, holding up the speakers, showing on social media to see if there was other places I could have went. I figured I should try to have fun since I was already out. Some 6'4" came walking my way. I caught him checking me out. His outfit was just regular and nothing about him grabbed my eye. I already had him in, I didn't want to dance, and I knew he was about to lie. But I entertained the bullshit just to see if I still had it. Obviously, he didn't have bread, so I wouldn't be treated like a baguette. He had some growing up to do. I could tell by his shoes he hadn't gotten the bag yet. I ain't even gonna lie, though. I don't remember his name. I had no intentions on recollecting it anyway. Unbeknownst to him, I was about to play the games. He probably only gave a nickname, though, and that shit is whack. The only race that gets to know each other by telling half-truths is black. I mean, we wave around our stacks and wear the kicks and park the rips around the back of the projects. Jesus, make it make sense. $800 bottles in the club, but on the first they can't make rent. But back to the subject at hand. This full of tricks young man who didn't realize that now was the perfect time to ask if I wanted to dance. I still would have said no because he wanted to just fill on my ass. Getting filled up by an empty mind would certainly be a hard pass. First thing he asked was typical, do you have a man? And I never quite understand why they ask this question, so when you say yes, they say and. He asked for my number anyway, and of course I said no. His next lie was already brewing, so I'm in my mind like, ready, set, go. You stand out in the crowd. I'm sitting there like, child. I heard it all before. But I was enjoying watching him try every tactic, so I made him do a little more. He said you were standing here all alone, even though I was with my girls close by. I prayed my resting bitch face wouldn't make an appearance, or worse, he'd blow my high. I rambled on about something as I admired his fake chains. Among them was a dog tag of his grandmother and another he identified as his main. I recall saying that's sad, but never really giving it a second thought. And I swayed along to the beat as I sipped on the Red Bull that I bought, because I wasn't buying the bullshit that he was selling. They be clever as hell, try to boost your confidence when the only intention is nailing. It's still a game out here, and I'm just playing smart. The lies that they bring to the table nowadays is certainly state of art. Even with the money and the cost, these niggas still can't carry it. Jumanji told us that it's a dangerous game, so sometimes it's just best to bury it. Females often fall for the game, and that's the scary shit. They read the instructions and ass and long hair is about as far as they get. Respect is minimal, so they rather beg for it. But no avail, it never fails. They end up a bitter bitch. Anyways, his breath had taken center stage, and I lost focus on it all. In a last-ditch effort to stay tethered to me, he asked to follow my Instagram, and I made a judgment call. I allowed him to follow my art page because I don't post much anyway. I completed the transaction with zero satisfaction. He was about as whack as the DJ. So from what I gathered, he's tall for nothing, and he ain't got his game ain't on point. And niggas obviously don't offer to buy you drinks no more unless they shoot their shot and get what they want.